Welcome to Down South Drip. Man, we got another one going on with Percy Keith. How you doing today, man?
Doing good, man. Cool.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, first thing, man, I wanted to get your thoughts on this DJ Envy and Rick Ross back and forth that's going on right now. Can you give me your thoughts on what you think what's going on right now?
I don't really know what they beefing about. You know what I'm saying? I just seen probably like 2 of Rick Ross clips. He talking about he got a job for the man old lady. Talking about this nigga said, man, your old lady could be my pickleball paddle polisher. And he kept saying this shit, so I'm like, man, he's steady holding a little paddle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he keeps saying that bitch and looking at that bitch like, man, she could be my pickleball paddle polisher. And I'm like, the nigga you go to the main wife like that? Or what?
Yeah.
What I seen before that was about nigga had like some type of carrots or some old shit.
Yeah.
Talking about some.
Yeah. Kind of what it stemmed down from is you got car shows going on right now. And you got DJ Envy doing one more for the public where he charged like $19 for the whole family to get in and enjoy a car show. But you also got Ross that's on a whole nother level with these cars and stuff. Like, he charged $500 to get in his, and whoever win the overall car show wins $70,000. So that's what they kind of going. It's like a car show beef. We talking about 2 millionaires kind of beefing over car shows. What's your thoughts on that, man? What can they do to resolve this situation?
I mean, I don't think it need to be resolved if it's having the desired effect of them going at it like this so publicly, and it's promoting an event, shedding light on a culture, really, because car show is a culture. You know, a rich light on it, then why not? You know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's nothing serious. Car shows, like, I don't. No, there's money involved. This Rick Ross, this nigga said it on this thing, on the clip I seen. This nigga said, man, I'm a serial entrepreneur. It's like, what?
That's the first I heard that.
A serial entrepreneur. But when he said it, like, I immediately knew what he was talking about. Like, you got trying to sell you anything, man. The motherfucker be coming up with their own little shampoo and shit, trying to sell you maca root beads and them serial entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
They make money off slipping balls on the stove. Or return policies, they tell Uber Eats ass up. No damn. They scheme them. I'm serial entrepreneur. Rick Ross one of them. So I don't see that beef not being about my money. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, we're gonna roll into another topic that we just recently discussed on our last interview, man. Can I get your thoughts on this second flashing the gun from Ja Morant, man? Can you give me your thoughts on that situation? This time it recently got a little more serious because he got suspended from the NBA. We don't know how many games. He also lost his Nike contract, and he also lost like a Gatorade contract. Can you give your thoughts on that topic, man?
Yeah, man, I can't. That's crazy because you'll think that I didn't talk about this before, and I haven't. I just been seeing it on social media, but since you asked, I'm gonna just tell you straight out what I think. I think something wrong with this nigga.
Yeah.
I don't mean nothing like, he need to be. No, I think like something wrong with this nigga. Like, whoever the black man is, or whoever they smoking here, they giving him the wrong doses, man.
Yeah.
For real.
So, did you actually see the video?
Yeah, I seen it.
Did you see how it looked like his homeboy tried to cover it up because, they dancing and rapping, and next thing you know, he showed just a glimpse of him, and he hurry up and tried to turn it, hurry up and put the phone down.
Ain't nothing wrong with that nigga, man. Ain't nothing wrong with Ja Morant, man. He just that's what's going on with it, man. Like, that's what's going on with it.
Yeah.
It's just they just not seeing it from somebody in the NBA, or they seeing somebody brave enough in the NBA for to really truly be themselves. But him doing it, man, that's a part of a lifestyle. Like that's what it has to become. Do I agree with it? No, I'm an old school dude. Like I wouldn't dare be like, man, let me post something. Okay, nobody about me being on no type of picture with a gun.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? No type. Like I knew better.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I knew better, man. But nowadays, it's a different story. Like a part of my outfit, and they got to show it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most times, it'll be a got it legally, they show it,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, then it's fine. But you got some stupid ain't even supposed to be around a gun and be on that, they holding that bitch up, just like how he was holding that bitch up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was a piece of some hard evidence or a type of it that you couldn't fold all the way right, so you had to hold that bitch with caution. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Holding that bitch like that.
Yeah. So far as
whipping that bitch,
hey, he wide open, turning up with that thing. My thing is,
he must got a baseball deal on the line or some other. He must got a whole nother league. It got to be, man. He must be trying to get out. He might be trying to pull a Kanye West. I don't know. He can't bag out the contract, but he can get the trade. You know, might be one of them things. You never know.
Yeah.
It might have been might be a Hollywood story, and you know, might be he ain't really with.
Yeah.
He might not want to be illuminated that much. You see what I'm saying? He just, you know, bag out. You never know, man.
Yeah, real
Something
talk.
got to be funny about this situation. If you done told this nigga, man, look, you finna lose out on all these records, boy, because you want to show this thing. You finna lose out on all these records, you want to show this thing. He do it anyway.
Yeah.
He do it anyway. With other niggas around.
Yeah.
To say, hey, man.
Chill out.
You ain't got not one smart boy nowhere in your life. You know what? Come on, man. The people around him ought to be questioning they role in his life. Really?
Yeah.
Really, to be truly serious with you, they should. If nobody in this circle feel a certain way about this, you see what I'm saying? Then that's sad.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I feel up if I'm hanging around this dude and it happening today. Somebody can say like, man, bro, what y'all be doing around the dude, man? Ain't nobody trying to tell this nigga, man, you finna the bag up? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Almost $250 million, $250 million he about to mess off, man.
Yeah, man, that's some fucking shit.
Yeah, real talk. Alright, so next, can you give me your thoughts on NBA Youngboy trying to drop an album on the same date as Durk?
Why not? I feel like I say, man, let them niggas do what they do, man.
Facts.
For real. They getting money, man. They gonna both end up successful. You see what I'm saying? All right. Need to have more of it. Need to be more strategic, really. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna lead up to. On the real.
Next question, can you give me your thoughts on NBA Youngboy and Durk differences?
Not really, man, because I don't really too much know what they got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
I know based off of the shit that get put in social media that is controversy between the two of them. But controversy sells. You see what I'm saying? Just from the outside looking in as a consumer, not as, no personal shit. You see what I'm saying? Just as a consumer. It just seems like they got some controversial shit going on. There's people are entertained by it, and they buying into a storyline of it, then it is what it is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? This is how I see just the overall public.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's so much shit that don't get made public.
Oh,
man.
yes, indeed.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if certain shit get made public,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a purpose.
Yeah.
To be public, like I feel like you want it to be known. You see what I'm saying? Because you ain't letting be known. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I be like, whatever is going on is, I guess
It is what it is. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fact. Real talk. Now this one right here come out I don't know if you heard about this one. This one kind of popped up like kind of recently. But we got Youngboy just recently dropped this album that he dropped. But right before he dropped that album, you got NBA Youngboy and you got DJ Academics. Did you see where he took some shots at DJ Academics? Can you give me your thoughts on that? As far as, with rappers and the same, going back and forth with kind of a blogger.
I mean, I feel like, but what that's not mine with the blog. At one point in time, man, a street nigga would know who the DJ Academics is.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
But this is a thing now. What we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
DJ Academics somewhere else with it. Like it's that ain't open like
Yeah.
and he in it. But he can make some statements. He can be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I done seen this from, you know, in passing. Like, I don't watch this nigga, like, so I can see somebody telling this nigga something. That ain't the first time I done seen somebody tell this nigga something. But you got niggas that be like that, man, that they don't never get it. They don't never think, like, man, so many niggas be telling me, like, man, I must be tripping. I know you can't be thinking, like, man, like, all them niggas be tripping. I ain't the one that be tripping. I just so happen to have bad luck to be running across so many niggas that be handling me like this. You see what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
A nigga I try to avoid.
Yeah.
Just completely avoid. I just rather not eat much, you know. I ain't make something me to have even much no type of dialogue or to create any type of thread, because I know it's gonna lead up to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I be making be
For sure. Okay, and just recently, I think this happened yesterday. You know, he took it to another level. Far as DJ Academics, he took it to this right here is like a really disrespectful level. I don't know if I'm pretty sure you know about it, but Quando Rondo, you know about Quando Rondo, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I seen that.
With the little pile.
Dude passed away.
Where the dude actually got shot and killed. That, you know, you playing a different type. Now you entering a different kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, if you just online and you talking, people can look over that. But we talking about a lane where you kind of flashing where somebody just got murdered. You know.
I'm down with you, dog. When I see people doing it, it's like, I don't know how old dude is, but I don't think that he no OG in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think he done made OG status yet. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be no old nigga to make OG status. And I feel like he ain't done made it there yet.
Yeah.
Because once you reach a certain age, you old enough to see that you glorified, man. That should have spent down on you, and that'll be where you find your glory at. You know what I'm saying? You'll find your glory on what you glorify. You see what I mean? Like, he playing with some, he don't even much know what he playing with. He think he playing with somebody else, but he really playing with himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I say, I avoid people like that. If I'm grateful enough, blessed enough to get the signs I need to see, that you got some shit, because come with people like that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to get caught up in something that ain't much for you. You see what I mean?
Thanks.
Niggas like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, he ain't much cut like that. This nigga ain't much, you know what I'm saying? He gonna go around and have somebody with him that thinking, knowing that this nigga ain't cut like that. He ain't finna have no gangster going on.
Yeah.
And the whole time, this nigga got some niggas on his ass. Boy, this nigga finna have you. For real. Either you finna be in there or you finna be telling this nigga, man, I ain't going out there behind you.
Straight
you know
up.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, you playing, that's a serious game to be playing with, bro. That's a serious game to be playing with, man. People done lost their lives, and, you know, that's the wrong type of games to actually be playing like that, bro.
Well, in the words of the great philosopher Juvenile, I'd rather see it on TV than to see it in person.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
That's a fact, yo.
For real. To quote the great hood philosopher Juvenile, I'd rather see it on TV than to see it in person.
Straight up. You know, since you brought that name up, man, I was gonna ask you a little bit later on, but we'll go on and take it right there. What are your thoughts on Young Juvie getting shot in the head out there in New Orleans? Have you heard anything about that?
Yeah, I said that was something I didn't like to see on social media. Like, some things, you know, you see some and you hope it ain't for real, and sometimes you'll see some. You have to go look and try to find a post somewhere else, like from another source, to like get some type
from a credible source.
Yeah. Or just for the see, because you know you don't know what's credible now. You know what I'm saying? Like, with a little flip phone could make a post and post that bitch from off of camera looking like it's some certified shit from CNN or the Washington Post.
Yeah.
So you have to see, like, you know, what type of numbers it got, what type of. But I ain't much try to see if that. Real, man. That's just some shit you just hope that don't be for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, he actually did, and you know, he actually posted on Instagram. I don't know if you checked that out. Did you see his short story that was on Instagram? Oh, it's a fact. He got a bandage going around his head.
Oh, yeah, that.
Oh, definitely. He didn't die. He didn't die. You know, he got a bandage around his head. He's still alive. But you know, he did make an Instagram post, pretty much letting all his fans know that he is okay.
That's shit. That's a blessing, man. God damn.
Yeah.
I'm about to ask you a question in this business.
Oh, go ahead, man. I'm wide open for it.
No, it's just, you know, a rhetorical question.
Yeah,
I can't even imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like being a part of your day, a part of your life. You know what I'm saying? Not just, you know, so you're saying about it from a public point of view, from social media, but, you know, personally. Yeah. You know, getting a phone call or a text message from somebody that's just going to stop you in the middle of your life. Like, look, what the happened? I need you to come. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to see that nowhere because I'm so, you know, I can empathize with situations like that. Yeah. It's sad to see it, glad it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. You got any kind of relationship with him?
No. I bumped into Juvenile a few times. We had conversations before, but nothing personal to where it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Just recently in San Diego, California, Boosie was locked up and arrested for gun charges. Can you give your thoughts on that situation?
That's something I seen on social media that I like, man, you know what I'm saying? I looked to see like a for real, like I had, matter of fact, I was on live on my TikTok and somebody had said free Boosie on there. I ain't much acknowledged the shit because I thought somebody that shit was, you know, somebody playing. Yeah. But I ain't know that. I ain't know. It should be good though. I got a lawyer, man.
Oh, he definitely.
That nigga
he a hustler, bro.
On the real, man.
He a hustler.
Good, man.
Have you heard about how strict California laws are on pistol charges? You ever you know?
I know from what I've told, it's hard for you to get your hands on that illegal pistol out there for a low price. I know the motherfuckers supposed to be high as hell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's about it. Like I ain't got no intentions on going over California.
You and me both.
Not the way I need a gun. If I go to California and end up in a situation, knowing nobody ass out there in California, if I go out there and need a gun, man,
you don't need to be out there.
Hey,
straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We definitely know Boosie was out there working, and I do think that you know it was. I think it was security because the way they putting it, from what I read, it was a few people in the car that he was in.
He's too big of a figure for them to not expect him to be protected. Like That's stupid as like a celebrity on the magnitude of Lil Boosie out in public without no security or high security measures. That's not safe for the environment that he in. That'll cause a pandemonium. You know what I'm saying? Like
Because that same day he was shooting a music video and you can see where he at. It's real hood where he was at. So I'm pretty sure Boosie, I know Boosie had security out there. I think what they did was just everybody that was in the car, I think they just grabbed everybody and put them in jail. That's why Boosie came home so fast. They went it on and just took everybody and put them in jail. But I do think that the armed security probably got some kind of license to those guns or something, man. So right before Boosie got locked up, his son Tootie Raw was arrested on gun charges in Texas. Can you give me your thoughts? You ain't hear about Tootie Raw?
No, I ain't hear about that.
Tootie Raw got locked up in Texas. I don't know what part of Texas. If I'm not mistaken, I think they said Austin, Texas, but don't hold me on that. But he got locked up like a month and a half before Boosie had got locked up. So can you give me your thoughts on that? And you know, if he do see this, if it do get out and see it, can you give him some kind of game to let him know how to move around, you know, armed security or whatever your thoughts would be for him to be protected?
Yeah, he know how to move. I'm pretty sure he know how to move with the family he got. You know what I'm saying? I know he got an uncle. You know what I'm saying? There's, you know, a few on. I know damn sure he know how to move, man. Just because you see somebody get jammed up, man, that don't be meaning that a nigga that slip. You know what I'm saying? People play all type of games, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't be knowing.
Yeah, real talk.
You feel what I mean? For real, them bitches can say anything, man. Them bitches
You
can
right
say they
about
caught
that.
you or stealing crawfish. You know what I'm saying? And they in the news, man.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk. They put them on page for
Black
anything.
man stealing out of Tony Seafood. Crawfish tails and booty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't even
Real
get
talk.
a kitchen job, you go to jail. You ain't done nothing. You can't even get a job as trustee.
Yeah.
You stealing out the kitchen in that world. Oh, you catfish, nigga. You can't really say, brother. People play all type of games, man.
Yeah.
Look like it seems like it's an agenda.
Yeah.
That's what it's looking like. And you can't say them bitches don't play that type of game.
You can't say
my ass there.
straight up.
I'm saying them bitches will with you and everybody around you.
Yeah.
Regardless of where you at.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk. Alright. So okay, you know, back in 2000 and I think it was 2003, 4, Mystical got locked up on a rape charge. He caught another one after that one that he was, you know, they said that he was not guilty for that. He beat that charge, or not beat it, but he didn't do it. Mystical was recently locked up on more rape allegations. Can you give me your thoughts on that situation?
It's sad to see, bro.
Yeah.
It's sad to see, man. Somebody making some hellified jokes about that situation, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can hear them. You know, they sound kind of funny to me in my head, but it's up. You know what I'm saying? To see it either or. You know, I don't have no opinion because I wasn't there. Like, either way it go. If he ain't do none of this ever, he got accused of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he didn't never do nothing, and for him to get accused of that so many times, that's
Yeah.
in so many ways. Like, if that shit can happen to him like that, the way he get accused of some type of sexual deviancy that many times, and he ain't have nothing to do with it, then the world is unsafe for every man walking around this bitch.
Yeah.
If he did do it, then that's for the victims. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the people we probably victimized that ain't never speak up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, so I can't really say. All I know that's.
I say, man, it's crazy, because think about it like this: they kind of said what happened the first time, and you know that was kind of crazy. I mean, I really wouldn't say that it was rape. The second one, he beat it. I'm thinking in my head, like, any female that he dealing with, or they just throwing them allegations on them, because you know how women get sometime, man, when they in their feelings, or they just throwing them allegations on them because they know that the man gonna get arrested for a while. That's the thing that kind of throws it off with me, because the first time was like no, I don't think that's rape. The second one he beat, and the third one that's going on right now, man, it got me kind of tripped out, because I heard that, as far as what they saying, just from what I done read, they saying that she owed him some money. The man ain't get his money, so he messed around and wound up touching on the woman a little bit and grabbing her phone and just cash apping himself the money that she owed him back to his phone, and that's when, boom, that's when all these allegations were coming out on him. So it's kind of weird, bro, that he getting all these different allegations, and can't nobody really prove that the man didn't rape them, but it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's really weird. Like, yeah, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think they messing over the Prince of the South.
And I'm laughing, bro, because it seemed like, he putting himself in situations to where he making these want to get some get back at his ass. And that's how they get back at his ass. But if that's the case, that mean this nigga be aggravating a man. If you got to make a bitch mad or something, pull that stuff on you, dog.
Yeah.
I just think about it. If that's the case, that sounds like right too. You done been giving this bitch some money or something.
Yeah.
On his and it was money involved in some kind of way.
Yeah.
Then you can take your money back.
Yeah, he got the phone from a cashed out himself. He cashed out himself.
That's the purpose for hoes having pimps, my nigga, so
Yeah.
they don't get ganked out their pussy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that nigga done pulled a switch. He done pickpocket a hoe. That's what it is.
Hey, but now that you put it like that, you right. You right.
Man, that's what it is, man.
You right.
That'll make a bitch say like that.
Yeah, straight up.
For real.
Straight up.
And that be the ones that do it to them hoes.
Yeah.
They play them type of games like that, man.
Yeah. So you facing these serious allegations just for some crazy stuff, man.
But still, I can't, like, still, you really can't say, man.
Yeah.
When it be situations like that, especially when it's legal.
Yeah.
You feel what I mean? And especially dealing with a black man in America. You feel what I mean? Like, even when they look like it got all the evidence stacked up against them, man, like, you really can't say that that's what it is. Because this is a wicked ass world. You feel what I mean? And a nigga better stand a chance as is.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? And then we'll never have all the facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not in a situation like that.
Yeah. Real
When
talk.
it's word of mouth, like, we really can't say it, man.
Yeah. All right. Just recently, you heard of Rilo from Atlanta, the rapper from.
Yeah.
All right. Just recently, they had a lot of stuff coming down on Rilo about snitching allegations. Did you hear anything about that? And can you give me an insight on that?
Yeah, I seen he had made a statement, a public statement, trying to, let the public know that him and 21 Savage ain't had going on, saying 21 Savage ain't never called him no rat. He just called to ask his lawyer what was going on.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? That's all I had to see about that. I ain't really see too much. I ain't really do too much digging. Like I say, that's that my man somewhere else with it, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if a lot of these dudes who you asking me about, if I was in their financial situation, I don't even think that I'd be on the radar of people who glorify that type of behavior or those type of topics.
Yeah.
It'll be like I didn't even exist. You see what I'm saying? Unless I made money off the people that glorify that type.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? That's the only way, man, that I can see that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, real
I am
talk.
not tripping. I am not looking at this too deep because a nigga niggas like white people have. They like they clothes, their cars, women.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So why would a nigga get these things, but not get all of it, like generational wealth, you know what I'm saying? New type of life, new environment. I don't mean like, I'm going back to the hood and see what them niggas got going. Like, no, like this don't exist to you no more.
Yeah.
Sorry, but those people are not a part of your life no more. Like, you can't relate to them. Like, you can try, but it's gonna be a bad mix. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna turn out good.
Yeah, real talk.
Your behalf or theirs, one or the other, like, you're gonna create a rift. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk.
Unless it's money involved.
Yeah.
You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why people gamble, because it's a chance for them to make some money.
Straight up. Don't get me started on that gamble stuff. I want to start looking at these bets in my phone right now, man. Alright. The next one. Right after the Rilo situation happened, P with QC had these allegations come out on him. P had just really made that $350 million off of selling the kind, all his record label. He made like $350 million, man. They had some allegations coming out on him. Did you see that?
Yeah, I had seen that too, man. Like I said, but that I don't even much be paying attention to, like talking about it. Yeah. I really be feeling played when I see that come across my timeline as a news flash. Like, that shit not news to me. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Especially from the crowd that is being reported to, the people that seek interest in it. Like, that shit turn me on, because I feel like they picks when they come to that shit. Like, motherfucker ready to call this nigga a rat, which I disagree with that type of shit all the way across the board. Is for the G code, the general public. They have their picks. The movie Paid in Full come out. glorify the dude Ace, and this nigga told the police who shot him. He read it.
Straight up.
You see what I'm saying? He read it. And he also set up the dude at the end of that bitch, RICO. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But ain't nobody calling him a rat. Glorify these goddamn old gangsters, the Italian monsters. A lot of these had policemen on their payroll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That I had them go with they call their enemies. You see what I'm saying? And had their ass thrown in jail by the law. You see what I'm saying? And you got that go make their whole rap name or their persona behind these things.
You right about that. Yeah.
So for real. But in the meanwhile, you got like a multi-billionaire from creating some type of computer technology back in the 70s and the 80s that's being caught up with a high-profile predator that done passed away, and then news being leaked about how this billionaire is trying to depopulate the earth. This is the type of that's being put in the news too.
Bill Gates, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this is the type of shit that's being put in the news. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's some other shit that's being put in the news too, and it all depends on where your mind is, on that you gravitate toward. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nothing about no nigga talking about that Boosie got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want about no nigga from no QC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't none of that. I'm trying to see what about these people trying to pump these vaccines into your mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what the purpose about. Because Bill Gates was running around this bitch talking about something, you need to take the vaccine for this, that, this, and this. Like, what I thought you made computers, bitch.
And the population control and how you buying up all this land.
Yeah, when you became a DNA. You telling this to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck really going on?
Yeah, real
you know
talk. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk.
That's the type of that need to be
publicized. Yeah.
The motherfuckers who be talking about Lil Durk scene outside with girlfriends. This news. You reporting it.
All right. Well, look, I'm gonna hit you with a spontaneous one. How you feel about?
What's your man?
You know, it was the one that bought the island, and he got convicted of, you know, sexually assaulting all these different little kids. He bought an island, and all these different, and he was bringing all these different celebrities. He was bringing all these different politicians.
Yeah, so that's
Hillary Clinton, and you know, all these type of names was going to this island, and there was a bunch of weird going on that island.
Yeah, so that's that ain't gonna get talked about.
Oh, it was talked about. It was big.
Nah, I'm talking about the people who be into you know, what beef rappers got
going
on.
Yeah, I got you.
They not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
All the rap beef and all that is designed for to keep them from even much paying attention to that
distraction.
Because these that pay attention to this.
Yeah.
They emotionally ignorant.
Yeah, real talk. Real
they
talk.
have no type of you feel one?
Yeah.
This group of people, this rowdy group of people.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll start riding because some nigga from way the got choked. You know what I'm saying? If they find out that they doing all these, and they gonna cut.
Real
people
talk.
who emotionally balanced, who can kind of like see some, and then immediately make the rational decision, like, well, as long as it's not my kids, or they shouldn't call the cops. And don't they gonna see that ain't gonna happen. But they've been talking about this. From Harvey Weinstein. You see what I'm saying? They've been talking about this.
Real talk.
Yeah, bro. Like, Jeffrey Epstein, some kind of way killed himself. You see what I'm saying? You got all type of murder mystery going on. This old lady got charged with the same. All the clientele list that they were supposed to have and all that. There was a list of names of so many evidence sons that I hated on the list, man. That was supposed to have been the visit. You know what I'm saying? They got ties to this subpoena in some type of court case.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this really existed. Ain't nobody talk about it. Ain't
real talk. Real talk. I mean? You're right. You got
year-long dialogues about some. I seen a documentary about King Von that was about 4 hours long.
Oh, it was.
About 4 hours long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, you got some going on in the world that you need to be reporting to a certain demographic of people and you're failing to do so.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Your journalistic skills are being used for the fuel, the ignorance of the youth into a demographic of people to what that's the cause of their demise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Real talk. You right.
But I don't really too much give a honest with you.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest with you, man, I smoke too much weed to give a
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Yeah, real talk.
I know what it take.
Yeah.
I know what that take.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this. I don't know if you even heard about this. I just seen this yesterday. A CIA agent. They gave him 2 weeks to live. He came out and said that he was the one that killed Bob Marley. Did you see that?
No, I ain't see that, but that ain't no surprise.
That's it. There you go.
Yeah, like I heard about the CIA's involvement in the assassination attempt of Bob Marley.
Mm-hmm.
The first time when he did this rally for a political event.
Yeah.
And the government didn't want that to happen because the person who he was going to perform in behalf of was. Mm-hmm. The government didn't approve of him being a ruler of Jamaica. Being a political figure at the time. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? But that's just one of those small things that our government has done. On some sneaky. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Whenever you get time, just go back and I want you to you know who Willie D is. I know you know who Willie D is from Ghetto Boys. Yeah. Go back and go watch Willie D. He go into depth with it. Man, go check.
There's a lot of topics, man. A lot of controversial, a lot of conspiracy theory type that got depth to it. And it's pretty much all the way fact going through. Yeah. But when that type of information get compiled and put out at one time, mm-hmm. it sounds so far from truth to where it don't get perceived the way it should. It don't get taken as seriously as it should. Mm-hmm. Because people go into a certain state of denial once they definition of truth gets shaken a little bit. Like they immediately shut down. Like a lot of people don't even notice that they do it. Mm-hmm. You got more people that go into a severe state of denial, and you probably got people that pass out from extreme fright. You know how people see some they just pass out? You got people that see going to an extreme denial. That happens more than people pass out from fright. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
For real. So I don't really speak on too many topics too much, or when a conversation get deep on some bad type, I can get deep with it. Mm-hmm. But that's not like I don't start to use that for conversational starters like that. That's because people, you know, and it'd be so disappointing to see. When you see somebody with an intelligent mind going to a state of denial, when you touch on a topic like faith or something like that, mm-hmm. you know, rational, logical people, when you go to breaking down timelines, and, you know, and you show them inconsistencies in their faith and the so-called facts of their faith, and it becomes
real talk.
But they'll talk about somebody else's faith for hours. You know what I'm saying?
That's the way we is, man. Come on, that's the way we is. You know how we is, man.
We don't have to be like that.
Yeah, real talk.
We wasn't made to be like that. Like, that was a tampering with. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That was just happened for so long to where that's the normal now. Yeah. Kind of like if our kids ain't gonna know about no fucking telephone books.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We know about telephone books. But we could have not known about telephone books. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how a lot of that we think that it's just been like this forever. At one time, it's man-made. Like that's not some naturally a part of us. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For it to be so stifling and hateful toward, you know, situations like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck got me feeling so political and righteous right now, man. I don't know what it is.
Oh man, you being you. I mean, that's what it is, my dog.
But like speaking on certain topics like that, I don't like really showing that the hand because you know it don't never turn out too good for people.
See, I think that's why everybody mess with you the way they mess with you, bro, because you are you.
Yeah, I really don't be giving a times, man, especially when the topic needs to be said to, like, certain shit I ain't gonna go about. It's like talking about Bill Gates, like, I shouldn't have said that. Hey,
if you want, we'll get all that out of there. All you can do is say the word and we'll get it out of there. We know what Bill out here doing, man. Bill talking about making his own son and all kind of stuff, man.
Bill.
And that down on us out them jets every day. All them, what they call them, chemtrails. All them chemtrails coming from them jets, man. We know where that's coming from, bro. That just is what it is.
That is mama though. Unless he gonna give a nigga some money. If he gonna pop it off, man. That's the
straight up. Real talk. Real talk.
But I be like thinking about it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like just thinking about it. You feel what I mean? Like, you know them that really just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna tell you something. The agenda that he pushing on the world, bruh, like you were saying with these vaccines, the way they push COVID on us, bruh, you know, they push that on us.
Yeah, they pushed that bitch heavy. Yeah,
they pushed it heavy.
They went to the extreme. They tried to make you feel like you was a bad person by not wanting to get the vaccine.
There
like,
you go.
You see what I'm saying?
They made it the way you couldn't sit down and eat at restaurants, go to the club. You couldn't keep your job.
You seen Django?
No, I missed that one.
You ain't never seen Django?
I ain't never seen Django.
Man, you serious?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, I'm big on horror movies. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I stay in my genre. That's my genre.
I'm trying to get you to relate to a racist white character, a character that you just seen on TV to where you was like, you know, but you never seen a white person behave like this.
Yeah. In
person. You probably never even seen a white person behave this vehemently, even in a documentary of the Klan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got movie roles that's like that. Bill Gates might be one of those that's like that in real life. Like, he just give off that tone. Like, one of them who just so polite and cordial in public, but be saying some of the most one of the most dirty.
Real talk.
What I'm saying? Like, he
Real
just
talk.
give off one of them tones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just comes off of him. You can see
and it's arrogant to be real at the same time. It's arrogant as hell.
Yeah, he's just one of them type of like he you know, catch y'all on the platform from Subway, then keep y'all on it.
Straight up.
For real.
Straight up.
He probably did like that before.
Now let me ask you this.
Like throw a rock at a car for no reason, or kick the cat or some old like
busting one little shooting cat in his head.
It seemed like he was on the deep end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Magnifying glass in the sun on bugs.
Yeah.
3 years old. Bifocal glasses.
With the bifocal glasses. Now let me ask you this here. With everything, the way they push that agenda with COVID, like, what do you hear about it now?
You don't hear about it. You don't hear about it. You hear people get sick, you know what I'm saying, from catching COVID sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know.
But far as the agenda that they was pushing at first, you would think that COVID was 10 plus years ago, because you don't even hear people talk about it no more. It didn't just disappear.
But it's man, if you was a date, go when you get a chance to do some research, or look up, see if you can see when was the first time people started trying to expose the world's agenda on depopulating the earth. That's not nothing new. Going on, you done had major celebrities try to expose that. They end up dying. You know what I'm saying? And they ended up dying.
Would you put Dr. Sebi in that category?
No, I ain't talking about Dr. Sebi. I'm talking about he used to be a member of the Beatles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like him and his old lady to sit on a talk show, you know what I'm saying, a major talk show about how the world's trying to depopulate, they're trying to depopulate the earth.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They're saying that the world is overpopulated when they were saying that the world wasn't overpopulated. But the World Health Organization is trying to claim that the world is, and they're trying to find ways to depopulate the earth. Yeah. You got diseases and drugs that was invented to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real,
so
man.
that's where the fentanyl and all that come from.
Come from something else though.
But you don't think, I'm saying, you don't think that's part of the same agenda that you talking about though? depopulate.
It's an overall agenda, but that's just one little tool for every demographic of people. You have something in place for that type of person to bring them down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, what caused the average black man to die, go to jail, just caused him ruin. You know what I'm saying? Then you think about the things that do that to a white man, and a Chinese man, and a Mexican man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Each race of person got some type of that they're bound to be around.
Yeah.
To where you can see it but don't touch it. You know what I'm saying? You can touch it but don't take it with you. You know what I'm saying? That tempting thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let me play devil's advocate real quick. If you think that they really wanted to depopulate all these different countries, you don't think that this would be the right time to do it because you got this Russia and Ukraine stuff going on, and they got this China and United States of America stuff going on, and United States of America and Russia stuff going on? You don't think that they can depopulize by just going on and dropping nukes in all these different places?
I think that they've been depopulating. I think they've been having the population under control for a while. It's been like that for a while.
So you think it's under control?
Huh?
So you think it's under control?
It's been under control. It's been under control. As far back as you can go to having a brain and trying to fit, you had say somebody needs to be in charge. That moment somebody heard this, somebody needs to be in charge, that's when this all got started. It's been like this since then, man. Like this ain't, we ain't just invented all this around us, man. Like the system of the world, like been invented, man. Like it's very well put together too. It's very thought out.
Yeah,
they've been having a hand on the population of the earth.
So what about the stopping abortion laws and all that stuff? What do you think about that? Because that's not helping. Because why would they stop abortions if they wanted to depopulate?
If something has been created, it ain't done with the DNA of humans, and human survival depends purely on reproducing, and you don't with humans' ability to reproduce on a large scale. At least healthy humans, if you'd have made a large scale of humans take a vaccine, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, who was this vaccine tested on? That was pregnant at the time, or you done gave it to them, observed them, watched them have a child, watched the child give birth, grow up, and see if this motherfucker lived a normal life, or have any type of DNA alterations or mutations. You didn't do it because you didn't have enough time to do it. Like, it came out, you made a vaccine, put it out, all within a year and a half.
Within a year.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you really can't say.
I didn't even. Hey, that's facts. That didn't even cross my mind. Cause I'm gonna keep.
So if a mother can have a child, you better not be trying to kill them babies. You might not be able to make no babies the next generation. You know what I'm saying? Like the third generation of the vaccinated might not be able to reproduce. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a possibility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you asked the question why they're allowing, why they making.
I got. Oh, that's a fact.
Like,
yeah, I'm with you.
Reason why.
I'm with you.
Babies. They need babies.
I'm with you.
That means gonna be gone on this bitch or something. That's what it's seeming like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, hold up, y'all probably killed too many.
That didn't even cross my mind. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That didn't even cross my mind. So since we here, are you vaccinated?
Oh man, no.
Okay, so it was just a no go for you.
I wasn't getting vaccinated. Or I never had COVID either.
Yeah.
And I'd have been around a lot of people, man. Like from when COVID hit.
Yeah.
Like all the way up to now, I've been around a lot of people, man. I done been sick like about 7 times since then, like from a common cold to like severe illnesses, the way I've been hospitalized for ICU.
Yeah.
During COVID, the visitation and shit was like no, like everybody
can't come to the hospital.
Yeah, like and I never caught COVID.
Damn.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm gonna say I'm in the same shoes as you. I never went to the hospital. I've been sick a few times. But I will say that I have never had a positive COVID screen. I done been sick, like you say, never had to go to the hospital. But I will say this, I did get vaccinated because they was pushing and pushing and pushing. And I'ma say, you know, like I went to seeing people that I know for a long time and that I loved that didn't have no sicknesses and just went to, you know, deteriorating in the hospital and, you know, lost their lives. So I'm like, man, this is real. So I can honestly say that they tricked me to go ahead on and get that vaccine. Not only did I go once, but I actually went twice and got
a booster shot.
I went and got the booster and everything. But I was always skeptical.
You can't be at fault for that because you got the key. That's when the government put out certain mandates and certain information, man. Like these are people who running everything. Like this is they were supposed to be law.
Yeah.
Sadly, that's not the case, but that's what it's supposed to be, man.
Mm-hmm.
So when you was told like, man, this will f you up. Like if you don't get this vaccine, man, you at risk. Everybody that you care and you love is at risk too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You did the right thing by doing that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If you ain't seen those, you feel what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got some people had to do that shit in order for them to keep their job.
That's how I got over there. They went to paying people $1,000 to go get the vaccine where I work at, man.
Yeah, I done seen was in jail on felonies get probation because they agreed to get the vaccine.
Lord.
Yeah, that shit was on the news, my nigga. For real, man was sentenced to probation because he agreed to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then when they said that, like it wasn't just this one. Like that county, the court system that they was doing it for like a lot of more.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to ask yourself, man, like, what's really going on, man? Like, and when you start asking these questions, you still have to function.
Yeah.
You still have to go back out into society and participate in this game that they have devised.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like you can't lose it.
Yeah.
When you wake up, you know what I'm saying? Because it happens. Kind of like doing an extreme psychedelic. When you get dropped into an extreme psychedelic world, another dimension, like it become overwhelming because it's not like you see an hallucination. It's everything, the way you feel, smell, taste, everything, the way it sounds. You are literally in a whole nother world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what it's like when you realize the type of world we live in. When you can actually look at everything and be like, damn, I done been tricked. Every time. In any situation, you can look around and be like, damn, I done been tricked into believing that I actually need this, or I actually need this when I know, oh, I got low, they got those made specifically for trying to pay less.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
so let me ask you this. Would you say that the hallucinogens that you're talking about right now, would you say that those actually opened up your third eye? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, most definitely make you see things from a different, broader, wider perspective because it blows your mind to a different diameter to where you can think on a bigger radius. You see what I'm saying? Kind of like if your mind can only think in a circle this big, and someone give you some type of information that when you seeing it as facts and you know it and believe it and you be like, oh, this information is some I would have never thought, and your mind is blown from thinking like this to thinking like this now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that shit can, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That shit can open your mind and make you think like that. And when it do, and you start seeing things from different perspectives, and when you can't see it from a different perspective, you hold off and have patience because you know that there's other ways to look at this. Like that's how open your mind becomes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know that everything ain't always the way it seems, and sometimes when she could look a certain way, and it ain't even much like that, and you looking at this shit, and it's not even much the way it's appearing to be.
Yeah.
You feel what I mean?
Yeah. Real
Once
talk.
your mind get wired like that, man, you can't wire it back.
Yeah.
You can't go back into the matrix once you come out that bitch, man.
Yeah.
You can't.
Real talk. I'm gonna say this. I heard that. That once you get out the matrix, it ain't no coming back. I know a few people that then, spiritually,
right?
They somewhere else, and man,
right.
they look at other people in the world like, man, until you fix yourself, I ain't got no business with you.
Some people like, I know I probably appear plain or boring sometimes to people like around me. That's like, you'll say that on the outside because I know I'm very animated and I know I have certain gestures and that you know, that's just attracts the eye. I know that about me. You feel what I mean? The people that know me, like I don't like to travel or expensive things don't get me excited. Like if I don't have no type of personal liking to something, that I'm not gonna with it. Like jewelry or brands or clothes.
I want to see. Hey, I ain't gonna say nothing out loud, but man, I want to see you get right, man. I want to see you in my.
Oh yeah.
I know it don't excite you, but you know, you heard me. That's my soul right there, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
It do excite me. Like I like working out. You know what I'm saying? So I do it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I like spending time with my family at home. You know what I'm saying? So I do it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's I call that grown man business. Do you consider that just you being a grown man? How about we're gonna talk about Percy Keith 15 years ago? Was you the same?
No, I wasn't the same, but I still like I did what I wanted to do even then. Like if I felt like a certain dress code was for me, then it was for me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like I wasn't the type that just went and did everything I seen other people doing.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, like, real talk.
But man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Once you start seeing and experiencing and surviving from what you see and what you experience, you can come to conclusions after you experience and see these things.
Yeah.
And the more you live, the more you see, the more you experience, the more you learn.
Yeah, real talk.
You see what I'm saying? I done seen a lot of games or a lot of well put together schemes by people that you wouldn't much expect to be on that type of kick.
Yeah. You
see what I'm saying? And then once you all it takes is a few situations like that for to open your mind up, and you be like, well, I know for a fact these people, I know this system, I know this. Now I'm thinking about all the times other people said something about other situations that were. Yeah. Now I have to believe it now. Yeah. Because I'm seeing from my own experience that the was one way, there's something totally different. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So if that's the case, they really like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it's just been like it's just got like this. It been like that for scores and blows. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Far back is probably what we can, have access to. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
Now let me ask you this here. Now that with us talking about this here, get ready to change it up in a minute, but when we was talking about the C-19 or whatever, we're gonna take it back to 2019 before all this stuff happened. They was throwing all these different rumors in the air about the way 5G was supposed to be turning all this stuff around to our bodies reacting to 5G the way C-19 had our bodies acting. Do you think it's some kind of conspiracy in that right there?
Nah, man, that's just some that.
Did you look into it a little bit? With the 5G stuff?
No, because I know that don't make logical sense to me. Like what 5G network is radio waves. Like the same as 4G, 3G, 2G is the same as radio waves, Wi-Fi signals, AM, FM radio. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like that didn't make no type of logical sense to me. Yeah. Who would devise something that will harm people through radioactive waves if on this planet? Yeah. If you don't have no way to get off this planet, you can't see radio waves. Yeah. Yeah. Who would actually invent that? Yeah. With that purpose and put it into the population and then stay here.
But look, let me throw this here. I'm gonna throw this in. Now you know that 4G. We're gonna say the if you stay too close to one of those towers, you know that it can actually cause cancer. It's seriously cancerous. You know that, right?
No, I ain't know that.
Oh, that's actually proven that it.
I ain't tripping on that, bro. Look at how many electricity poles they got out there.
Yeah, facts.
What's stopping them from climbing up them? look at how many look, think about it. Think about it, man. Think about all the electricity poles that they got on this street right here.
Yeah.
And they all over the world.
All over.
Why we don't hear about more accidentally hitting a wire and they so just out there? Them bitches right there.
Yeah.
The distance from the ground to the wire is not that high, man.
25 feet.
That's about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you lay that distance flat and be like, walk 25 feet, that's not far.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? It just seems like it's high from right there. Like, that's a pretty close danger.
Yeah,
you see
right.
What I'm saying? So, hearing about that don't strike fear in me like what it's intended to do.
Yeah.
Information like that, when they get put out like that, it's most of the time incite fear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The same way you got clickbait, you got that fear bait too.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
And it be like that with you see where I'm going with it?
Yeah.
Like I say, you got to ask yourself why. Like, why are they telling you this information and not other information? What is this information doing to you? How does this information make you feel? And why do they want you to feel that way?
Yeah.
Because they want you to feel the way it makes you feel. That's why they told it to you.
Yeah, real
talk.
See
what I'm saying?
Real talk. Real talk.
When you trying to turn a woman on, you got an ear for conversation. You gonna say something that you want to turn on.
Hey, that's
listening.
You gonna do what you straight up.
The people who talking to us, their sole purpose is to talk to us. Why would you want to think that they not gonna tell you something with the hopes of inciting some type of emotion?
Yeah, real talk.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
All right. I wanted to pick your brain with that. I heard what you were saying. I wanted to pick your brain with them different type of topics. But what we gonna do? We gonna go ahead on and go back to the to the BS, man. We got Chef G, Sleepy Hollow. Have you heard about that recent RICO case that's going on out there in New York? 32 different individuals that was locked up, man. What game would you give to the rappers out there that's connected to these street individuals that's getting caught up on all these different RICO cases?
I would highly advise all rappers that's doing illegal activities to pick which one you want to do, because you can't do both. You know what I'm saying? You could rap and be successful and not go to jail for illegal activities. You can probably go to jail for fraud or domestic, some taxes or some old some domestic.
Yeah.
But the RICO cases, nah, my nigga, like
straight up.
If you gonna do something that'll put you in the chances of getting charged with a RICO, then you might want to get off the scene of being a rapper before you say something or show something that you don't need to be showing and speaking on. You know what I'm saying? That's simple mathematics to me. You know?
Really is.
That's simple mathematics to me. It must be hard trying to rap and sell drugs at the same time.
Man, because
I wonder if anybody ever tried it.
Man, the stuff. Oh, that is. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna stay away from that one right there, man. But just keep that. Just stay on the hush, man. But man, they got them boys for indicted for a lot of different. Altogether, it's like 114 different counts that they got them boys down with, man.
Yeah, it's sad to see, man. Being a street nigga myself, bro. I hate to see any nigga being in the court system, bro. I hate it. Like, I know what it feel like. I don't have to empathize with that. I can just recall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Real talk.
That ain't no good feeling, man. But something gotta be done, man. Eventually. Cause I can think back. It was a time that music and entertainers didn't influence negativity. You know what I'm saying? You ever listen to Charleston White speak on some actual shit? Oh, you got a question about it?
Since you about to fall in with him, my next question to you is, because I actually watched you speak on him, and it was in a very positive way. So I wanted to get this down. What are your thoughts on Charleston White?
Charleston White is somebody who Charleston White made a difference into the culture, like on the real.
Yes.
But the that he be saying, it ain't nothing. It ain't like he about the he's saying. Like, he's saying some.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He's saying some
Real
just
talk.
that nigga don't want to hear.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some that a nigga don't want to hear, man. And the extremes that Charleston White is willing to go to stand on his message is very extreme.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? It's very extreme. Now, what he's trying to do is an extreme goal. It's very extreme. Somebody got to do it eventually. Somebody got to see it. You see what I'm saying? Somebody got to see it. And it's him. You see what I'm at?
Yeah, yeah.
That's just facts, man.
That is facts.
Listen, this me, man, you know what I'm saying? You go pull up any one of my songs, anyone, then play any minute, man, and you gonna hear me saying some ignorant on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want no child listening to this and being motivated, being inspired, and getting in any type of emotional state off what I'm saying on my music.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But I'm not finna do, the most. I'm not even finna go out my way to explain myself about the way I feel about it. You see what I'm saying?
Straight up. Straight up.
You see what I'm saying? But Charleston White, he actually, he gives that much of a, you see what I'm saying? He do.
Real talk.
For to go to that length and the beef with the people that he beef with about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the average nigga, bro, who smart enough to know or what's the downfall or what's the holdbacks of black progression,
yeah,
black elevation. Once you realize what it is, you also come with the intelligence to know not to give that much about it, because you know you fighting a no-win fight. You ain't gonna win that. You know what I'm saying? It's not designed for you to win. In fact, it's designed for you to lose. Like the system that our downfall was put together. You see what I'm saying? Because all we want to be glorified, that we strive to achieve, is the very that'll get us dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? And have our child finna repeat the process, and we actually like these things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that is designed for that to do that. So if anyone was to say, hey, we shouldn't be doing this, it's designed for you to be outcast, for you to seem like you're the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how it's designed.
Yeah,
man.
real talk.
Like, that's the black man's problem. Like I say, each race got their own little that'll be their, their demise.
Yeah.
And it's just ours, it's us as a people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We our own problem when it comes to
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as us elevating, you see what I'm saying? Just to fix us, it's us. You know what I'm saying? Now, for us to get, even if we was fixed, we'll still have some problems in America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it'll hit different. You know what I'm saying? If it was coming from a majority of doctors, lawyers, judges, politicians, you know what I'm saying? If it's majority, but they sitting back like, man, like, what the f*** want us to say? Black Lives Matter. You want us to get a part of it? And I'm a judge. Like, I just had 200 cases of niggas that was in here for killing 400 niggas. Like,
straight up.
Black Lives Matters to who? It don't seem like it matters to y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
And it's they can be said.
Yeah.
They can actually be said just due to the
just
numbers on black violence.
Yeah.
They can be said. It seems like black lives don't even matter to y'all.
It's actually been said. It's actually been said. You're right.
You see what I'm saying? But like I say, even if there wasn't a problem, we'll still have a problem in America. Yeah. But it'll hit different. We might be able to do more than just riot or wear t-shirts. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the real.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I feel like it's when it comes down to racial matters like that, I feel like people haven't been put around each other enough. Everything has been separated. You know what I'm saying? Everything has been divided too much. That's the problem. Like, we all think that we so different from each other, and we not. We just got different environments, different educations, you know what I'm saying? Our families, you know what I'm saying? It's just set up differently.
Yeah.
We was all put together around each other, and we were to see, you know what I'm saying? But black people, we very neighborly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we love our neighbors so much.
Real
like,
talk.
we a fucking kid by our neighborhood.
Real talk.
And white people, they love their neighbors. keep us.
Straight up.
They do, bro. These what type of more you got?
That's your white man voice, man. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You move in the neighborhood, you see them. They knocking on your door. Hi, that's my wife, Jan.
Fruitcakes and everything, huh?
Yeah, we're a part of neighborhood watch, you know.
Yeah.
My wife made casserole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. You move in the hood, you gonna have one of them niggas gonna with you, but I'm saying, man, let me tell you, give you the rundown, man. So them niggas over there, man.
Facts.
You see them niggas over there? They cool, but don't them either, because them niggas beefing with them over there. Over you.
Just to get to them.
That's the man over there. That's the lady right there selling cool cups, Dixie cups, potato chips, and pickles.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, man. So we ain't that different than we would like to believe, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We
So,
all do the same shit when it comes down to survival.
Yeah.
That's what make us all brethren. You see what I'm saying? Like when they get down to the human nature characteristics, like we all the same.
Yeah. So with Charleston White, I don't know why they hear everything he's saying, but the fact that he always saying certain stuff, he is playing a character. Have you ever heard him say that?
Yeah, it's facts. Like, why wouldn't it be?
Like,
I don't see why people don't catch on to that.
He telling you just straight up that he.
Hear a nigga say, "Oh, you shouldn't be listening to that gangsta ass music around the turn. You shouldn't be listening to talking about, or no woman shouldn't be rapping about or playing no music of another woman rapping about what she doing with men and shit so vulgar around children."
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that not be taking place. Who want to hear that?
Yeah, real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like who wants to say that? Who
Yeah.
wants to be brave enough to actually say that? Somebody that know, but you know good and damn well every black family got somebody in their family that then tried to say shouldn't be playing that shit around them children.
Yeah,
you know
real talk.
And how they be looking like, oh, they go T Janet, she be tripping on. You see what I'm saying? And she ain't tripping, that woman know better.
Yeah.
And she done watched it from probably when she was listening to Uncle Luke and them back then and saying that he's her daughter. Now she got 12. Because she was listening to Uncle Luke now talking about pop that pussy.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? The children hear this shit. They doing the butterfly in the pussy roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Years later. You know what I'm saying? For real. You got 5 generations of a family. And, it's, and they all still alive.
Straight up.
You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
But Charleston brave enough for to say that. I just don't about it when he that. And like when he say that about niggas, he that they miss it. They not catching the fact that this nigga trying to get y'all to listen to what the saying. Y'all wasn't hearing what he was saying when he was just saying this shit. He had to really like act an ass for you to get y'all bitches' attention.
Just to get
and
it
now
in.
that he got it, like, yeah, he be sliding it in up. He be putting it in up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His overall purpose is about that he's speaking on. You know what I'm saying? He's just showing you, okay, let me show you there.
Let me talk to you. How y'all hear it in the streets. That's how he talking to him, bro. That's how I take it. Like with him just going off on all these different situations. When the man was talking to kids and just talking and using all these big words and different type of terminologies, bro, they wasn't listening at that. But like he say, whenever I tell you,
and a nigga could know, bro. I don't mean to cut y'all, but a nigga should know. A nigga who got money from making music, a nigga should know at some point. You know what I'm saying? That you do have an influence on people, and you know what I'm saying? Like you do say, yeah, parents should be more parental. You know what I'm saying? True enough. People should use more common sense. Well, guess what? Kids are sneaky, or you see what I'm saying? Like shit happens. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you do know you have to have some type of responsibility for the role that you're playing as a public figure. They all know. You know what I'm saying? They all know. If they haven't thought of it themselves, somebody done said something to them about it before. Like, man, you know you got an important role in life, right? You know you got a lot of power with your voice, right? You know you got a lot of power with your appearance, right? You see what I'm saying? Your
Yeah.
message really, you know what I'm saying? You can send a different message sometimes,
Yeah.
which you can. Or you can actually acknowledge the fact that you are aware. It might give you a little bit more depth as an artist. If you even much admit the fact that you know that your behavior, your lifestyle could be perceived incorrectly by the youth and might trigger the wrong type of behavior, the wrong type of pipe dreams.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And you can actually give the seedy side of it. You can actually show it or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
real.
Alright, we're gonna roll on to the next one, man. Have you ever heard of Crip Mac?
Yeah.
Alright, Crip Mac just recently got out from prison out there in California, man. Can you give me your thoughts on that and what type of, I know you done been back and forth in there for a little minute, man, or, past or whatever, but what kind of advice would you give him with him being a public figure and at the same time, being out here working in these, trying to be an up and coming star? What kind of advice would you give him to stay out of prison and, keep doing what you're doing?
My advice to him would be, if doing this gets you paid, being a public figure is what's making life work for you, then do that. Like, you don't have to go back to the block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can, but what's gonna happen? If you're okay with it, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
You feel what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But if you're not okay with that, then you good either way. Like, you gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait.
Yeah, real talk. Alright, man, recently, probably been a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks, man. Usher threw a birthday party for Chris Brown. And during that birthday party for Chris Brown and a couple other individuals that was with Chris Brown wind up jumping on Usher. Can you give me your thoughts on that situation?
Out for real.
That's out for real.
Man, I seen Chris Brown at the birthday party, man. That nigga was high. This nigga ain't be still not one time throughout the whole video. Some of this nigga was moving. If it wasn't his arm, it was his hand. If it wasn't his hand, it was his head. I thought this nigga was freestyling, like getting ready for going to one of his little moves or some old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he kept,
Yeah.
doing that old shit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? And I'm trying to see if I can see any type of sign, and I'm sitting, I'm like, man, he had.
Yeah.
He has. He can't be still. Something took place, and he just went off. The niggas that's around him, they probably had too. And they probably knowing this is loaded, I'm loaded too. If anybody that's up in this game. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
How did he even get like that?
Straight up, bro.
How did Chris Brown get like this? Like, that's what happened when you beat a bitch up?
Yeah, straight up.
You go from being a little child singer to where we just can take you just being a little gang banging, cop blocking, drug addict, beat a nigga up.
Straight up.
You one of them type niggas. Like, but we can't believe Ja Morant.
Straight up, though. Hey, you brought it back with that. Hey, that's facts. Yeah.
Why? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Why? I don't think a nigga will play with Chris Brown right now, bro. He don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
He don't give me that.
Yeah.
And one time I would have never even thought of Chris Brown as no nigga like that.
Yeah.
I'd have thought of Chris Brown be one of them niggas like, hey man, why are we fighting, man? There's girls, food around.
Hey, straight up.
And the
Real
whole
talk.
time, this nigga on some shit. This the nigga fighting.
Straight up.
And not only is he fighting at the party, he fighting the nigga who threw the party for him.
Straight up. Hey, real talk. That's what throws me off. Like, man, I'm like, what?
This nigga sick.
Yeah.
This nigga
Real
sick,
talk.
man. If this ain't, he finna get, I'm finna call this nigga Ike Turner.
Hey, real talk.
Because Ike known for beating up Tina.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that ain't the only, Ike was a wild.
Yeah.
Ike,
Yeah.
that bitch, coke on the damn bill. They call it, they call it blow back then.
Yeah, blow. Yeah. They got the movie called Blow.
And they got blow all in the studio session and shit. He and that bitch singing and dancing.
Yeah, real talk.
That's Chris Brown, man.
Yeah. Alright, recently, Tory Lanez went up for retrial. The judge actually denied him actually being able to go up for retrial, so he gonna have to sit back, do some time before he can actually appeal to get this situation possibly resolved. What's your thoughts on that?
Man, wherever jail Tory Lanez in, whatever dorm he in, however they laid out, them niggas them niggas very entertained that night. I know this nigga singing and rapping at the same damn time. From the top bunk.
Straight up.
From the top
bunk. He ain't got it. You don't think he in PC?
Man, Tory Lanez, no, he ain't in PC. Tory Lanez ain't in PC.
Yeah.
He probably in the dorm around high profile, around some niggas who probably in there some bricks or some old shit.
When it was Suge Knight.
That bitch who in there for doing a Ponzi scheme or some shit.
Yeah.
He ain't on no PC. I don't know. I'm just you know.
That's your.
From what I from where I'm looking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he on no PC. But I don't think he in that bitch just okay.
Yeah.
You feel what I mean? Like ain't nobody in that bitch okay.
Yeah.
See, you trying to get about that.
Oh yes, indeed. Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah, when you start seeing him put in motions to get moved from one jail to another one, then you'll know this nigga, he josing up.
Yeah.
He trying to get to a good camp.
Straight up. Yeah. Real talk.
Yeah, he gonna be good though.
I got you.
He gonna be good.
All right, man. This gonna be the last one right here, man. September 13th, 1996, man. Tupac Shakur was shot and killed. And in 2023, we still got people saying that Tupac is not dead. Can you give me your thoughts on if you think Pac is dead or alive? And just give me your thoughts on that whole situation.
Pac dead. Pac dead. You really think the United States government would let a nigga make all this money off all songs and not be able to collect no type of tax, no type of none of that off his No, this nigga's alive and well, and he owe us a load of back taxes.
Straight up.
They'll be hunting his ass down.
Yeah, real talk.
Shit. For real.
Yeah.
They said the Elvis wasn't dead though.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
a lot of they don't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I know they got that HBO special that they're showing shit, but I don't hear nobody talk about that. I know when I was growing up, my mom, I remember she told me they still got people that think Elvis still alive. I'm like, she's like, yeah, they think that death was fake. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to have rumors like that happen again sometime in
Yeah.
the future. Like, that's when you know. Kind of like, see how this thing is with Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Like, Kobe was a hell of a player,
Oh
man.
yes, indeed.
Kobe had a hell of a legacy. Like, Kobe's story is just as amazing as Jordan's is.
Yeah.
Like, Kobe did some man, and he was really that good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if Kobe Bryant would have been in the NBA before Jordan was, Kobe would be Jordan.
You right about
He
that?
would be Jordan. If Jordan would have came into the league when Kobe did, Jordan would be what Kobe was.
I
You
got
see what I'm
you.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, it was just the timing. They both were some good ass players, man, and Kobe did smoke Jordan a few times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have some people that's gonna come, and it's gonna be they're gonna be immortalized like that. That's how popular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If Michael Jackson wasn't so frail looking and fragile looking, you know what I'm saying? They'd have been saying that he's still alive somewhere too. But Mike looked like he was dead like 10 years before he actually
You ain't lying
died.
about that. Yeah.
You know
Real
what I'm
talk.
saying?
Real
Yeah.
talk. Real talk. So before we get out of here, man, is there anything that you would like to shout out before we get out of here, man? Is there anything that you want to shout out before we get out of here?
Follow me on Instagram at official Percy Keith. Follow me on TikTok at Percy Keith. If you're interested in training programs, any type of nutritional information, go check my content out. If you're interested in any type of coaching, not lifestyle coaching, like that, physical fitness and nutrition, then click the link in any of those bios and you'll be guided through my link tree.
Gotcha. One more thing before we get out of here. Do you think Drake better than Jay-Z?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Would you put Drake in the top 5 of all time?
That's right. I'm trying to see if I put him at top 1, dog.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I put him at top 1.
Yeah.
Drake has been rapping for way past a rapper's career lifespan should be.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga been rapping for what, since 2006, 2007?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a long time, man.
Yeah, real talk.
On the real, like when rap first came out in the 80s, like when rap first came out, you didn't really have artists going past 10 years. Like, you really didn't have that. You know what I'm saying?
And Drake, to be hot like that.
Man, Drake up there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Drake up there. Jay-Z didn't do it. Or he kept his popularity up there like that, but he didn't drop no sales like that. Like, when he said that he had been retired, and when he came back, and like, it wasn't right since then, it was like,
real talk.
It don't seem like this is not an album that I feel like I should be taking serious after the one when he was supposed to be retired.
Yeah.
Or Puff Daddy, he's been relevant for a long time, but not for music like that. Like,
see, that's what's keeping them relevant is what they doing on the side. Like Puff Daddy, he got the Ciroc, he done had his clothing line. Same thing with Jay-Z, he done had his clothing line, and he got Duce.
Yeah, you got to attach yourself. Like, what I've noticed, a lot of these celebrities that remain relevant, they attach themselves at the height of their celebrity, at the height of it, not when they're on a decline. At the height of their celebrity, their popularity, they attach themselves to young popularity.
Facts.
After certain years go by, they'll catch the new thing and they'll attach themselves to it. And it revitalizes, it gives them new life, new youth, because they being introduced to a younger generation than who they was.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, that's what he been doing, man. Which I don't fault the I don't think nothing wrong with it. It's just I see the chess moves.
Yeah.
You know
Hey, that's real talk. Real talk.
But Drake most definitely up there, man. When it come down to overall being a good ass rapper, I don't mean just the lyricism.
Yeah.
Cause he good at that too.
Yeah.
He might not be no Eminem word twisting. He do got his times where he do wonders with words.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But the shit that Drake say, like the way he'll take something so plain and say it so simple to where you can relate to it, you'll be like, damn.
Yeah.
I never thought that I'd hear somebody talk about this particular situation in a song like this, and I actually connect to it like that. Who would have thought that something so mundane would be highly relatable through music? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he actually got a gift for that. Yeah, I think Drake up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I just wanted to get your
top
thoughts.
5, not 5.
You say what now?
He in the top 5, and he's not number 5. I can tell you that.
Hey, facts.
For real.
Facts. Well, man, I appreciate you coming to sit down with me again, man. We're going to go ahead on and end this, man. Like I said, I appreciate you coming to sit down with me again, man.